bike just keeps moving. Roll up your doobies and ride to the music. It could be bumpy, it could be smooth. Don't stop for shit, just keep doing you. Ain't nothing niggas say to you. Ain't nothing to it. My life
Well, I've been trying to make a video about suspension for a while now, and it just comes out boring. So I'm not really going to talk about it, but I am going to talk about a mod that I just got done placing on the bike, and I finally decided that instead of having the rear end on this bike bouncing like Nicki Minaj's ass in Anaconda, it was time to really settle her down. So I ended up getting Olean's rear shock. I was looking at buying used or new, and they're about $1,000 brand new. And I had the money and everything, but still, $1,000 is $1,000 fucking dollars, you know. And I was right there, finger on the tip of the mouse, you know, ready to press click, buy. It was in the cart and everything. And you know, I was just like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, no, I can't do it. Can't spend that much money. Well, it's a good thing, because about 3 days later, I had found a used one on my motorcycle forum for about $600, and I just had to send him my $600 and then my stock rear shock. So, hey, can't beat $400 off. And then the cool thing was I actually had another shock that I was going to put on there from Penske, and I never got around to doing it just because I was actually going to have to grind into the frame a little bit to fit it properly, and I really didn't want to do that. I knew there would be no engineering things, but still, or engineering issues behind it, but still, I just didn't want to do that. And so a guy ended up buying that off of me for $450. So in the end, I really only spent what, $200 on this thing. So if you look at it like that, so I think I made out deal of a century. So really about $200 for some gold on the rear. You know, unfortunately, you know, in real world, we might all like a little bit of Nicki Minaj's ass. But on a motorcycle, you want more of a Taylor Swift ass. Kind of flat and steady. You want your suspension to be able to absorb the bumps and not make it look like a fucking twerking session. And when you do that, you're going to find that you can actually start taking your corners faster because you feel more planted. You know, lap times are going to increase, all that good stuff. So, I've mentioned before in my mods video, those are some of the first mods you should do, is to upgrade your suspension. Especially if you know that you're a, you know, a more aggressive street rider, or you're definitely a track day and racer. But obviously if you're a track day and racer, you need to upgrade your suspension. So that, and I did buy some springs for the front end because I'm a fat ass, so these front springs are now a little bit too soft. And you know what, I mean, this is my second time out on the bike with the new rear end, and even the first time out you could feel an immediate difference. A lot of the bumps that I would be like, ugh, on, when I hit, they were smooth as butter almost. It was great, outstanding ride this morning. So I'll try to get a close-up of the Oleans for you. I put a picture up on my my Facebook page, so if you haven't been over there yet, go over and just take a look. You don't need to like it or anything like that, but you know, if you just wanted to see what the bike all apart and what the Oleans looks like with the tire off, the whole rear end disassembled, you could do so. Alright, so that's just a little update on some mod that I've done to the bike, and definitely going to be putting the fronts in here just to really calm this whole bike down. Ooh, yeah. Oh, man. She's a little bit higher, so the next thing that I have to do is I'm going to have to set my my rider sag. So ideally your suspension should have, from its free to with you on it, there should be about a 35 to 40 millimeter difference. And that's about ideal rider sag. And once you get in there too, then everything's nice and set up for you. So, but you know, let me know if you guys actually want a video explaining rebound and dampening and preload and all that good shit. I will do one for you if you want it, but it does get fairly technical and kind of boring. So I could break all those videos up for you and just say, hey, this is what rebound is in one video, and then hey, this is what preload is, and this is what dampening is, and all that good shit. And yeah, I mean, that might work out a little bit better than trying to put it all into one video, because I actually spent the entire 30 minutes one day home on my ride home talking about it, and it just didn't. I was like, no, nobody's gonna sit through and watch this whole fucking thing. So it's a little bit boring. Oh, sometimes you just want to ride, you know. Yeah, if you guys are interested in something like that, let me know. And maybe I'll actually try to script one of my videos. I come up with a general topic for my videos. Hi, buddy. And then he looks like a little too young to be sitting without a booster seat or something. So, but whatever. Sorry, that's the old firefighter in me. And I don't even know if he has a seatbelt. Oh, there's a twin in there. So, yeah, general topic, and then I just kind of freeball it for the rest of the way. But I know some guys script, and that might be better. I might need a script. But I think scripting would make me too monotone, you know? You'd see me out there saying Bueller, Bueller, Bueller. I don't want to be a Ben Stein in my videos. I have not been on the bike in 10 days, and it feels oh so glorious to be on this thing. Especially with the new suspension. Oh man. Yeah, I went to Alaska on vacation. Wife and I have been married 10 years, so we did this trip about 3 years ago, and we decided we liked it so much we should come back and do it again. And then we're actually taking another little kind of trip. A cousin of mine's getting married in New Hampshire in August, or October, sorry. So we're gonna go to that. And it's just gonna be her and I, so we're leaving the kid at home, and that will be good. Just a quick getaway for her and I over a weekend. And this thing is gonna be like top notch. So, oh well, she didn't want to go. So, well, you didn't want to go. I decided I was gonna be nice there, right? Say, hey, you could go, since we kind of got there at the same time. But she wanted to talk on her phone. So when you come to a stop like that, if you get there at the same time, the person to your right goes first. Just in case you guys didn't know. There's a little snowcat preaching about local laws to you. Traffic laws, that is. That's an F-250, isn't it? No, that's just a Raptor. Looks a lot different. 6.2 liter STL. Or SVT, sorry. It stands for Special Vehicles Team. They had the Lightning back in the day. You guys remember the F-150 Lightning? Those things were pretty badass too. But these Raptors are fucking amazing. I want one. And then what I also want to do to it is bring it down to Hennessy in Texas and have them put their mark on it. I think they call those the Velociraptors when you do that. So, ooh, it's hot. Here we go. Oh, there's a doggy. What the fuck?